Hi everybody, thank you so much for clicking and for watching this video, and of course leave a like, leave a comment, leave any thoughts and feedback, and subscribe, because it's a very small channel. It's very difficult to build your numbers, but I enjoy making these videos. This is of course tied to the 90s, but occasionally I'll be doing videos outside of movie reviews. And today I want to talk about something that affects all of us as gamers, the vast majority of us, and that's something that's very important to me. That's FIFA. Now, I've made a video on FIFA previously. You can check that out on the channel. And you know, FIFA. Let's just put everything down in front of us. You will always find problems in every game. You find a glitch, you'll find an issue, you'll find something. You want a game to be competitive. Of course, games are going to frustrate you, but I feel like these games are getting worse. These games are so poor, and on the surface they look great. When you're sort of playing them, you start realizing like, oh, these aren't occasional glitches. There isn't like the odd problem every now and again. That just, oh god, it's constant. I've been recording the errors in this game, and something that I think actually I've never experienced it sort of on this level, and that is the refereeing on this game. The refereeing on FIFA is atrocious. It's absolutely atrocious. It's so inconsistent, and the amount of excuse me, that's the chocolate milkshake repeating on me. And if I hadn't had that chocolate milkshake, I would have been up here, but I've calmed down now because I had to turn FIFA off. There have been several times where I've had to just switch the game off because the scripting is atrocious. The scripting is absolutely atrocious. The mechanics of the game are really poor, and all these problems build and build and build. I've said it before, God, I've lost count of how many times I've said it. If you're bad at a game, you can get frustrated, but you can think, oh, it's me. It's something I've done. Like maybe, in terms of FIFA, like maybe I'm not as good as I want to be. And if you're playing it, if you're going from like the professional level, which is I think what most people do, to world class, because there's like a tier system. World class, you've got to be on it. And I refuse to believe I'm as bad as these games make me out to be, especially this one. I didn't think it could get worse than FIFA 19. I didn't think it could get worse than FIFA 20, but FIFA 21 takes it to a whole other level. So I'm going to show you some of these decisions. I'm going to just play you a video of some of the decisions, just a few mistakes. Of course, if you think I'm wrong, that's great. I want to hear. But so the first one here. So, like the previous FIFA game, I start a career mode, and what happens is when the game gets into a pattern of mistakes, refereeing errors, when the game gets into a pattern of scripting, when all the goals that you concede are ricochet off the post to the AI, ricochet off the post to the AI, bobbling under the goalkeeper. When that happens, I'll just restart the career. I won't do it. And if it was once or twice, but when it's every single game, and when I started a career mode with Southampton because I like watching Southampton. And sometimes I think on FIFA it's good to play as a team that you don't support, because you're not as invested. You're invested in it, but you're invested in it in a different way. It doesn't feel like it's your, well, it's not your club, is it? So this Southampton game, right? So here we go. No, he's just stopped the player. He's just stopped the player there, and they get away with it. This next one is something that happens time and time again. So here's, I'm playing as United. This is probably the 4th time I've started a career mode again. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, you know how time-consuming a career mode can be. Like starting it again, because it's not like before where you just start. Like you have to go through the pre-season, the transfer, the coaching. You need a bloody degree to do it. You need a coaching degree. So here we go. Watch Lindelof now. Stepped across, and he saved it. The keeper saved it, and the referee gave a penalty. The referee gave a penalty for that. After the player had had the shot and Lindelof had stepped across, hadn't touched the player, the referee, what's the referee doing? Why does this happen time and time again? You know, like this next one, and I hope you can see the inconsistency in the decisions here. The next one, right. Anyone that plays this game against Liverpool will know that on this game they are ridiculous. In terms of pace, in terms of attacking, it's really difficult to play against them. Like defensively, they are outstanding on this game. I'm a United fan, but I can't say that they're not outstanding on this game. They're a difficult team to beat. Cavani is going through here. Oh, he's fouled, and the keeper. Look, it's ridiculous. He's held him back. He's held the player back. You know, like, that is, you know, he stopped him, and the referee, that's a penalty. That is a penalty. It's blatant. Plain as day, dark as night, penalty. This next one, Chelsea, they have a shot, penalty, all because the player steps near to the other player. This happens time and time again. Oh, step across. How is the player supposed to get the ball? How is you can't give a penalty just because the player is getting the ball. If the player makes a rash challenge, you know, that's on me because I'm pressing square, you know, I'm controlling the player. I'm controlling that player there, but I'm going for the ball. Why do they give away penalties just because I'm trying to get the ball? I've not committed a foul there. So it's baffling. It's baffling the mistakes in this game. And it's got to the point where you want a game to be competitive, and you want it to be fun. You want it to be competitive. You want it to be fun, but also you want it to be fair. You want it to work. So many mistakes littered throughout these games. 19, it was bad. 20, it was terrible. This is awful. It is awful to be playing a game that you've spent your money on. You know, to sit down, to be playing at a competitive level on the game in one of probably the second most difficult tier, and time again the referee just gives penalties, or when it should be penalty. What's a penalty for the AI isn't a penalty for you. Time and time again. This next one, try to win the ball, catch the ball, player falls over, penalty. How are these penalties? Do we need VAR in FIFA? Do we need something at Stockley Park for every time someone's playing FIFA that it gets reviewed? The referee reviews it and it goes to Stockley Park. Time and time again, these mistakes cost you on the game, and you don't want to feel this. You want to be frustrated because it's like you didn't play well, or you were outplayed by the AI, or you can't get near them, or you're not at that level. That's what you want to frustrate you. You don't want to get frustrated by stupid errors in the game, blatant, obvious errors that have they been put in there? They get a reaction out of you, but it's not the reaction that you want. I know that they want to make football as realistic as possible. When you're playing a game, sometimes it's like, no, not all the time. Not all the time. This one, he's had a shot. It's hit the player's stomach. He's had a shot, he's bounced off and he's hit his stomach, rolled off his stomach onto his hand, and he's given a handball and a penalty. Maybe that's why we didn't have handball on FIFA for all those years. Because, so this one's just a goalkeeping howler. A goalkeeping howler here. So, League Cup, Manchester United versus Watford at Old Trafford. Right, I've got a terrible record in the League Cup. You can watch my video of United against Derby in my career mode last season, which I didn't continue for this very reason on FIFA 20, because there were so many glitches and so many errors in the games. But this one, look, so the ball comes in, Henderson, here's Troy Deeney, Henderson, go for the ball, he'll put his arms down, and then he's put his arms up, he's jumped. Why has he done that? Why has he gone, so it's not a fault on yourself. There's no way, I've said it before, there's no way of knowing how good you are on this game, really. It's very difficult to measure whether you're good, indifferent, or just shit at this game, excuse my language, because things like that happen. Players going for the ball and the referee blowing the whistle. Goalkeepers putting their hands up and down and up. In what world does this make any kind of sense? I understand there are mistakes in games. I understand there are glitches. It has been happening since the beginning of gaming. But when it happens constantly on a game that is supposed to be, at the highest standard, FIFA is supposed to be a high level, of gaming. And it's not. It's toss. It's absolute toss. Look at this. Just watching that again. Hands up, hands down, hands up, goal. Watford have gone 2-1 up in the 88th minute. Here, the same thing, similar to others, but my player gets fouled by the AI. Martial gets fouled. And it's nothing. This one here, so that one, Martial, fouled, nothing. Oh, well, that's fine. But it's not equal. It's not. This one, look, step across, doesn't touch the player, penalty. Step across, doesn't touch the player, penalty. Penalty. Tearing my hair out. I'm tearing my hair out. I must be on my 7th or 8th career mode by now. And these games have this, I don't know what it is, but when you get into a pattern of you lose a couple of games, suddenly the other teams, will step up, will go right up. They'll just go like through the roof, the quality of the other teams, how they play. So you're dealing with poor scripting, and I just, look this one here. Player heads the ball, hits Luke Shaw, hits the other player. Then I'll put it on slow. Then off the back onto Luke Shaw, off the back of the other player onto Luke Shaw's hand, penalty. In what world can a ball bounce off another player's back onto another player's hand and that be a penalty? In what world does that make any kind of sense? It doesn't. It's crap. It's absolute crap. This penalty. I didn't record the penalty. I wish I had. What the penalty was given for, probably nothing. So he takes a penalty, great save. Look, the ball goes out. The ball's out. So it's a corner. The ball is out. You spend more time recording these gaffes in the game, these glitches, these terrible mistakes, these awful decisions than you do playing the game. That's poor defending on my part, but and Werner scores and Chelsea are 2-1 up. Now that's poor defending on my part, but the fact is that ball's going out for a corner. That ball's going out for a corner. So this one here, Cavani. Now I know that Cavani. I know that I can get past this player. And I know I'm through there. I get past him, I'm through, because you've got these other two players are not going to catch Cavani. So Cavani, clattered by the Wolves player, absolutely clattered. They go through, loops it over, and Wolves have gone in front. I ask you, in what world are we living in where that is not for Cavani? Here's another one. Southampton. Hold the player back. Look at that. Holds him back. This one. This is Atletico. So, he's had a shot. Keeper saved. That's a penalty. He's had a shot, the keeper saved, and they've given a penalty. I can't get my head around this game. Another one here, look. Chelsea. Has a shot. Penalty. Where's the penalty? He's had a shot. Players come in and try to get the ball after he's had a shot. Not fouled in. And he's given a penalty. Save there, penalty. Like that one. I'm just so tired. I'm tired of this game. This game is terrible. Don't get this game. Don't do it. Go outside. Go to a safari park, go to West Midlands Safari Park, do something else with your time, because this is a waste of time. This game is broken, and you're not going to enjoy it. I got this game because it was in Black. I never get it when it first comes out. I always leave it couple months till after. I got it in the Black Friday deal. I wish I hadn't. It's an awful game. It's full of errors, mistakes, terrible game. I hate this game so much. It brings me to this level. Don't bother. Get rid. Do something else with your time. Maybe this will motivate me to do when we're out of lockdown. I'm selling this game. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell this game when we come out of lockdown because I'm done. Leave your thoughts and your comments. Subscribe. Leave any likes. And don't buy this game. And follow me on Twitter @AdamBlazeLives. And I'll see you all soon.